Stream starts after the ad break is over. Thank you for your patience in these trying times. I really need the 3 cents I will get from you watching the ads.
What's up, my Impidimpers? My dimples? Wait, that's a cute one! Wait! Fans of Impidimp can be called the Dimples! Wait, that's cute! Hi, chat, what's up? How you doing today? Hope you're doing good! I hope y'all had a lovely Sunday. You know, the day of rest. You know? Hopefully it's a good one. Anyway, how's it going? What's up? I did a lot. I kind of did a lot today. I'm not gonna lie. Honestly, truly did a lot today. I did so much cleaning. Like, so much. And then I ate some pizza. So much. And then I watched some Black Mirror. Because the new season came out. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to start watching this. I'm going to start watching it. And pretty good. Pretty good so far. I don't know if it's as good as the previous seasons. But I watched 3 episodes. We could talk about that later. Sorry, there was a fuzz on my hat. I wanted to get it. I wanted to get the fuzz. Also, you know what else I did today, chat? Check this out. I washed it. And now it's not so like, now it's like back to normal size. It's like normal again. So yeah, you know. Love to see it, don't you, chat? Yeah, I bet you love to see it. Because y'all were making fun of me before about the squid. But now it's good again, alright? I took care of it. I washed it. I fluffed it up, alright? Now it's beautiful again, alright? So thank you so much. I appreciate that. Before we begin, I want to go ahead and get the predictions started. So that way, if we find a shiny, because I realized I've not been doing these predictions anymore. I kind of just stopped doing them. So I'm going to bring them back. At least I'm going to try to remember to bring them back. So if you'd like to vote in the prediction, feel free. You can win some channel points. You should have, I believe it's 30 minutes. Let me double check that. Yeah, you got 32 minutes to decide on whether or not you think we'll find a shiny tonight. So fingers crossed. I would love to find one tonight. Because I feel like, you know, I feel like we're due. I kind of feel like we're due for a shiny today. Let me just tell you that right now. I feel like we're due. But yeah, hope you all had a good day today. Thank you so much for stopping on in. For those of you that are here, I really do appreciate that. Enjoy your lurk if you're lurking. No biggie, no worries. There's a fuzz on the side of my hat here that I need to get. Otherwise, it will bother me all stream. I think I got it. Did I get it? I think I did. I think I got it. Pretty sure I did, at least. Hold on. I still gotta get comfortable, though. I'm still out here trying to get comfortable. Oh, okay. All right. We're back. We're here. We're all good to go. Yeah, thank you so much for stopping on in, everybody. I appreciate y'all. Hope you're doing good. I checked in with some people to see if we're doing the Dynamax Adventures tonight, because, you know, sometimes we're trying to do Sundays. Instead of Sundays, it's like Sunday. Dynamax Adventures. Get it? Nobody replied to me. Yeah, I didn't see any replies. So, I guess we're not doing that. I don't know. Maybe I guess there's a chance we might switch over later. But as far as I'm aware, that's not happening. But I tried, chatters. I tried to get some people, but nobody likes me, I guess. I suppose nobody likes me. So, yeah, we're just doing Impidimp again tonight. Which hopefully you're not getting bored of Impidimp. I would really like to get Impidimp soon. I would really like to find it soon. We'll just have to see what happens. But yeah, I cleaned off my whole desk. I like took apart everything and blew it all out. And you know what? We're good to go, I think. I got my advanced GG. You can use code GLOW to get 10% off. I'm drinking it out of this lovely Glowl shrimp with the +1 hat ice shaker. Very cute. It's very sleek. Very adorable. Avatar Impidimp. Yo, what's up, D-Berg? Pinky's out for a good night, everybody. Pinky's out for the dang good night. Beautiful. Was there something on the bottom of this? Nope. Oh, you know what it was? It was one of the sparkles, actually. One of the glowy particles that come up. I was like, I think there was a piece, something on here, but no, it was just, I looked at the screen and I saw it on there. Silly me. Silly me, I suppose. But we're doing good, chat. I appreciate it. I didn't post this anywhere because I was gonna post it on Twitter today, but I've been kind of busy, so I didn't get to it today. But something came in the mail today, or yesterday, I guess. And it's in this nice little package. This little package is very expensive, very pricey. But let me tell you, chatters, it's going to make our travel content happen. Alright, so now whenever I go to these Pokemon events, I'll actually be able to make content for it. Because what it is it's called the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, is what the one I got was the third one. But it's a little like travel cam kind of thing. Check it out. It's so cute. It's a little and cute. And then when I flip it like this, whoop, wrong way. It turns on. Whoa, check it out. Whoa. And it's like really cool. It's really nice. So yeah, I got this and it came with like a bunch of stuff. Like there's like a microphone with it. And yeah, a bunch of cool stuff. So now when I go to Worlds, I'll actually be able to vlog it and like make content finally, because I've always wanted to, like, whenever I go to like the Pokemon events, I've always like wanted to vlog and make content out of them. But the problem is like I can't really use my phone for multiple reasons. One of them being is, for example, at Go Fest, you know, I'm playing Pokemon Go, so I can't really do it, right? And then another example is like I tried to film one of the regionals I went to. I recorded like a whole vlog for it. I actually don't know if I still have the footage. I might have gotten rid of it, but I tried to record a whole vlog and it just wouldn't, like, the files got corrupted or something, because I was trying to take it from my iPhone and put it on my Windows computer and it didn't work or something. And so yeah, I just you know what, whatever, I'll just get this. It was a little bit out of my price range, but we can make it work. You know, we're making it work. That's partly why I took up more hours at work, so I could help pay for this, is one of the things. But D-Bird, why'd you cancel your hotel? What happened? If you feel comfortable sharing, I'd love to hear more about why you canceled. I'm very curious. Very curious. Wait, did you just wait, you still don't have, you still never got one? How the heck do you not get one? Wait, I'm gonna try to talk to somebody. Okay, before I say anything, I have no leverage at all. Zero leverage. Like this is the line of leverage. None. Zero. That's really unfortunate. So That's weird. Yeah, I did see... Okay, if it makes you feel any better, which I know you already canceled, so maybe it doesn't. Maybe it doesn't. But I did see one of my friends got their spectator pass yesterday. Yesterday they got one. So they're still going out, I guess. I hadn't seen anybody talk about it in weeks, I feel like. But then yesterday, if y'all know Mr. Professor D, previously Oni Sensei, he got his in an email, so they might still be going out. I'm not too sure, but hopefully. I think, I don't know, I guess, like, here's my thoughts on it really quick. No, I actually don't like the raffle thing. I don't like the raffle thing. Because that limits people that actually want to go from going. Because what ended up happening is, like, many people applied for it, got accepted, and then tried to sell that. So, like, they didn't even want it. They just wanted the money. You know what I mean? So that's kind of a bummer. But, like, I don't know what the fix really is. Because if it's first come, first serve, that same problem would happen. You know what I mean? That same issue would happen where it's like people would get it and then try to... So I don't really know what the fix is. I wish that there was like an easy one. But I really don't know what it would be. Also, hold on. I need to get this fuzz or else it really will bother me all stream. There you go. I got it. I got it for real this time, I think. New York, New Jersey, Go Fest is going to cost a lot because none of the people I've gone with before are interested. So that's the other reason. Oh no, dang. When did those spectator... When is it? When is New Jersey Go Fest? The chances of me going are very, very slim. Like, I'm talking, like, incredibly slim. But something came up where I might be able to make it. Maybe June 5th to 8th? What month is it? January, February, March, April, May, June. Oh, that's only 2 months away, huh? Not even, because it's the 13th. Yeah, that's a little bit close. I was gonna say I could maybe try to make it down there, but I don't know, that's a little tricky. But by the way, chat, while Tangle is in the chat, if anybody wants that, exclamation point Pokecatch. Exclamation point Pokecatch. Thank you very much. But yeah, I don't know, that is unfortunate. I wish there was a better way to... I wish there was a better fix, I guess, to like try to like guarantee you get that, because like some people that I know really wanted it. For example, D-Berg, you're not getting, like, what's that all about? What the heck is that all about? I could stay somewhere cheaper, but I don't know. There are some bad places to stay if you aren't careful. Yeah, to be honest, have, like, I mean, we've talked about it on stream before. I'm not a travel guy. I don't travel often, if at all. So, no clue. No clue. I would have no idea. My go-to for, like, these kind of things is find somebody that's done it before and just annoy them about it to get every little bit of information I possibly can. I'm talking, like, every single detail. I am such, like, a worrywart traveler that I need to know. I need, like, a list of, like, 100 things before I feel comfortable. And even then, I'm still stressed out. Even then, I'm still stressed. But I think it's just because it's not something I've done often. You know what I mean? It's not something I do, so, you know, I'm not very much of a... I don't know. I guess also my self-confidence probably could use some work, where I just don't feel confident that I'd be able to figure it out myself. I think I would mess something up. And so that's why I need somebody to, like, walk me through it a little bit, you know? I need like a full playthrough uploaded on YouTube with commentary, preferably. And I'll be like, oh yeah, I got it. Oh yeah, I could mimic that. And then it still doesn't. And then I still get stressed. So yeah, that's kind of the vibe a little bit there. That's kind of the vibes, but yeah, that's really unfortunate. Hey, that being said though, I hope you have a really good time at GoFest. I am jealous that, well, I don't know if jealous is the right word, but I'm a bit envious. I wish I could be going to that one too, you know? Airbnb is a bad idea in New York City. My friends who I've gone with before booked one and I flew in after them. Needless to say, we were in a hotel anyways because the Airbnb was scary to say the least. No. Oh no. Yeah, I've never gotten an Airbnb ever, but I would be scared to get one. I feel like I'd rather just get like a hotel. I know they're much more expensive, but I feel like the safety concerns Because I've seen scary movies where things go wrong, in rented out spaces like that. I've seen too many of those. So, yeah, I don't know. It's just a scaredy cat thing, I guess. But, hey, what's up, Buff? Welcome on into the stream. How's it going today? Hope you're doing good. Welcome in. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Happy time zone. Happy... day. I don't know. Sorry, I tried. Airbnb is great in a lot of places. Yeah, I'm sure it is, right? I'm sure it's cool for some places, but yeah, I would just be scared. I would just be nervous about it. I'd be nervous about an unknown Airbnb on my own. I've had good experiences the time I've used Airbnb, though. New York is not one of them. Yeah, I think if I was in like a big group, if I was in like a group of people, it'd be fine. But if it was like if it was like 3 or less than, no. I think like if it was 5 people, I'd be comfortable. I'd be like, okay, we could make this work. 5 people's okay. Any less, like if it's 4, I'm like, I wouldn't feel comfortable about it. 3 or less, no thanks, I'm out. No thanks, I'm out. You know, I'd rather just get a hotel at that point, I guess. I don't know. But I know like price-wise, like some hotels are like not cheap. I mean, neither are Airbnbs sometimes, right? But alas. But yeah, I hope you're all doing good. What's up, chatters? I was distracted talking about Airbnbs. Oh, I mean, I guess I can't say you're good. I can't speak for D-Berg, I suppose, but I guess I can't speak for D-Berg. But yeah, how's everybody's day today? Did y'all do anything fun? I finally got a bunch of cleaning done that I've been holding off for like a month. For like an entire month, I've been holding it off. Mainly because, like, the day that I like to do chores and stuff around the house is, like, on Thursdays. But, as you all know, I've been working on Thursdays. So I've not really had time to do it. Like, granted, I could have done it Sunday. I could normally do it on Sundays. Could normally do it on Mondays. But, like, Sunday is, like, I don't want to do nothing on Sunday. And then Monday is, like, I don't want to do nothing on Monday. But Thursdays, I'm, like, in, you know, I'm in the zone. But... no, so I finally got a bunch of it done. I finally got so much done. I like cleaned my showers, I did all my laundry, I vacuumed, I wiped everything down, I dusted. Oh, it feels good, you know? Did Pogo raid thing today? Picked weeds from the yard, took it easy, need to clean a bit. What was the Pogo raid thing today? I don't think I actually saw anything about that, honestly. I don't think I saw anything about that. I also, once again, haven't really been looking. I've been pretty preoccupied, so I've not really had a chance to look at some of the Pogo stuff, but yeah. I did see that Salamence is coming on the 18th. I think Salamence is coming on the 18th in Pokemon Go, or sorry, in Scarlet and Violet, the Salamence Terror Raid. So we'll be building for that this upcoming week. And I got a shiny Numel in Go last night. Found a random shiny Numel yesterday. And then also this morning, I think I had one of the best nights ever in Pokemon Sleep. Like, as far as, like, my game goes, I think this was one of the best nights I've ever had. I had 6 new sleep styles, all, like, cool Pokemon. It was, like, Braviary, Kangaskhan, Weavile, Cresselia, Darkrai. That might have been it. That was 6, I think. And then I got a shiny Kangaskhan on top of that. Oh, no, one of them was Butterfree, not Kangaskhan. Kangaskhan was my shiny, and then I also got, like, I got my Darkrai, too. So that was awesome. I felt goated. I was like, I woke up this morning feeling good. I was like, oh, this is a good start to the day. This is a dang good start to the day, you know? Pretty good. Mega Heracross, Hariyama, Scraggy raids, added new move. Oh, okay. Cool. You couldn't do any Heracross raids, the buff? Yeah, I didn't do any of them. I honestly, not gonna lie, I'm a little bit pogoed out at this current moment. I'm kind of out of the zone with Pogo. I don't know if it's because I just haven't really been able to go out and play, because I think I thrive the most when I'm actually, like, going out to play. As far as, like, being into the game goes. And I just haven't really been able to do that lately. I almost went on a walk today, though. I was, like, considering it, but I decided to order pizza and watch Black Mirror instead. So, that was kind of my plan. You know, that was what I was up to today. That's what I was doing today. By the way, chat, quick reminder, you'll have a little bit of time left if you want to vote in the prediction. No need, though. I just threw up a prediction if you wanted to put one on there. If you wanted to predict on whether or not we'll get a shiny. I don't blame you. The events have been so stacked on top of each other, exhausting. Yeah, kind of is exhausting a little bit. Yeah, I feel like there was a moment where it felt like there was a good event every other week, maybe, but now it feels like there's like a mediocre event every other day. You know, I'd rather wait a little bit to get better events than these like mediocre events just back to back to back to back. And it's like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. You know? But that being said, though, I am excited for the Applin event. I am excited for Applin. That one's going to be cool. I realized that I read the post wrong because I thought it was going to be impossible to get Applin, both of them, evolved. But it actually might not be too bad. It might not be too bad. Because you're going to need 200 candies.
Yo, Austin. You bozo.
Arasha. But, what was I saying? Sorry.
Yo, Austin. You bozo.
Anyway. No, I thought twice. Kick the double. Listen, I was thinking that, like, Applin was gonna be super hard to get. Sure, you're gonna need 400 candies to get both evolutions, so that is a lot. But I thought the apples needed were gonna be more, but it's actually only 40 total. So that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Time to flex some food? How about this? How about that? Pretty good. Oh, geez. How you doing, Seb? What's up? Only 2 Evos, not 3? Flapple and Applin? Or Flapple and Appleton? Yeah, Diplin and Hydrapple aren't coming. Just the first two. Just the first two. Yeah, Diplin and Hydrapple aren't being added with this event. It's just, Appleton and Hydrapple. Or... Okay, let's bring it back. Start this over. No Diplin, no Hydrapple. It's just Flapple and Appleton. There you go. Yeah, so, like, I'm sure they'll come eventually, right? But as far as, like, the start goes for the Applin line, it's just those. It's just the first ones from Sword and Shield, so... I don't know, I guess that sort of makes it easier because it's less to worry about, but I do like Hydrapple the most. So it would be cool. You slept almost all day? What the heck, Sebutops? I slept until roughly 2 p.m. today. I think I woke up around my normalish time, around 2 p.m. And then I kind of just like... Sorry, I'm scratching my back. I'm still rashing out a little bit. Not as bad as I was the other night, but I still am. You watched some of the Atlanta regionals? I had that playing on the TV today while I was cleaning, but I didn't get to watch a lot of it because like my TV's in the other room and I was like going all around. So I didn't get to watch a lot of it, but I did have it on. Yeah, the VGC, but like I said, I didn't watch any of it. So I actually don't even know who won. I don't even know who won, you know? I got 2 hours of sleep and woke up with a migraine when Rumi and Ko got here. So I went back to sleep since the other Rumi was here. I mean, valid. Fair enough, I guess. Fair enough, I suppose. You know? Fair enough. You posted dinner pics from last night in the Discord. Chat, did you know if you join the Discord, you can also look at those dinner pics? Did you know that? Oh, and by the way, I'm gonna have an announcement posted in the Discord. Maybe tomorrow? If not tomorrow, then Wednesday. Because I have to work tomorrow. So so normally these last couple weeks I've been working on Thursdays as my extra day. This week it's gonna be Monday. So I'm gonna be working Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. So man, what up, chat? What's up, man? How you doing? What's up? We're just talking about what were we talking about? Oh yeah. So I'll be working on Tuesday Monday. So yeah, I think the announcement will probably go up in the Discord on Wednesday at the latest. But yeah, there'll be an announcement in there. And then also, I'm gonna post a poll because I want to have a movie night in the Discord this week as well. So if you want to watch a movie with us in the Discord, feel free to join. Castro, thanks for the shiny look. I appreciate that. But yeah, I want to vote in there. So, I'll probably see what the ones we've, you didn't take your quizzes? I took one of them. I did take one of them. How many did you post? I'll take those tonight because I don't think I got anything really going on tonight. I don't think I got much going on tonight. I'll take a couple more of them because they're pretty quick. Last night was pork ribs and biscuits. Oh, shoot. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of ribs. I don't know though. I've actually really never really like tried. Actually, I've never tried pork ribs, to be fair. You know, but I want to watch Robert Pattinson. But I don't know. I feel like we could maybe do that. Is it on streaming? Like, am I able to watch it anywhere? Or do I have to like buy it? Because if it's not on anything streaming, I think it's on Disney though. Maybe, right? Maybe. You gotta let me know. Join the Discord. Join the Discord. It'll be in there. You know. I don't know, probs. Yeah, if it is, maybe. You posted like 10 of them. You don't have to. No, I mean, I'll do a couple of them. You know, I'll do some of them. I don't got no problem. I think they're fun to do. Wait, I get to roast you? No, chat. The movie night, you're all muted. Everybody's muted. You know, it's like the movie theaters. Listen, I know kids these days don't know movie theater etiquette. They hear chicken jockey and lose their minds, all right? But this is like the real movie theater experience, all right? We zip and we watch the movie and type in chat. We type in chat like good little chatters, okay? You in the chat, I see you. You're a good little chatter, and you're gonna type in the chat and zip your lips with the mute button on. Okay? Alright? How does that sound? How's that sound? We can roast each other in the chat. That's true. That's true. Was the migraine from the taxes? I wouldn't be surprised if it was, Seb. I would not be surprised. You know what? I would be surprised, though. If everybody in the chat used code GLOG at 10% off advance GG. Drinking some mango lemonade right now. Very delicious. So good. So good. Actually, taxes went pretty poggly, and I get a nice return for once. Huge. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Heck yeah. I'm hoping, a little bit of transparency, I guess. I did my taxes back in January. My tax return money is gone. It's spent. It's spent. That being said, though, Twitch paycheck should be coming on Tuesday, so that'll be good. That'll be nice, right? That'll be good, hopefully. So if you want to subscribe, you got time. You got time, chat, to pay me. You know? Well, club of us in the chat if everyone wants that exclamation point Pokecatch. Screw movie theater rules. No! You gotta be respectful in the movie theater. Unless you plan on staying and cleaning up. But even then, you know? Even then. I'm a quiet movie theater goer, but when watching movies at home with other people, I'm a yapper for sure, but I like mute Discord chat type thingy. Yeah, okay. Sometimes I'm a yapper. Sometimes I like the yap, but you got a small return this year. Last year was big return. I guess here's a little bit of transparency. Because I don't think I don't see why I wouldn't be able to talk about this. I think it's probably okay. But because I have 2 jobs, I've got my regular IRL job, and I've also got Twitch. So I have to pay taxes for Twitch stuff, right? And I used to get a pretty good chunk back before I became a streamer. But now, because of the way Twitch taxes work, it like kind of like cancels them out. So my returns aren't as big, which is a bummer. You're kind of ruining my taxes. But that being said, though, you're helping me stay afloat during the times when I'm not paying taxes. So it's not at the point where I have to pay anything back yet. I'm still getting returns. It's just a lot smaller than it used to be. Mike Wazowski, it's a lot smaller than it used to be. But it's okay. I mean, to be honest, I'd rather get extra money throughout the month than get more money back at the start of the year. So that's, you know, it's all good. It's all good. You know, listen, this is a good place. It's a fun place, you know? Woo! And then also, like, what was I saying? Don't remember where I was going with that. Don't remember. But I guess enough yapping. Let's get into some shiny hunting. We're still looking for Impidimp today. So I'm really hoping we can maybe get this thing. I feel like we've got to get it soon. I was, like, fairly confident last time we'd get it, but, like, we're at 2,400 at this point, right? Like, we need to get it soon. We genuinely need to get it soon. So I don't know what the heck. Where the heck is it, you know? But that being said, I put my grandma on Smosh Reads Reddit stories. I had her watching an episode earlier. It was the scary story one because she's like a fan of like true crime stuff, and I was like, this one probably fits the vibe the most. I'm sure they have true crime episodes, but that was like a more recent episode I remembered. And so I had it on. I don't know if she liked it or not, but she watched a bit of it before the pizza showed up. So I don't know. Austin, Grandpa Castro is going to Portugal, Spain, France during August. I don't know if you tell me the same thing every stream, or if Grandpa Castro is going, like, everywhere. Because I feel like, did you not just say this? Did you not tell me this last time? Or is he going more places? You know, that's my question, I guess. I guess that's my question. Oh, you know what else I did today? I was a bozo today, chat. I was an absolute bozo today. You know, August, I'm going fishing. Oh, jeepers. No, I was cleaning out my cat's water bowl. I was cleaning out Toph's water bowl. And, as I was going to, I filled it back up and I was gonna take it over back to where I keep it. Tell me why I spilled all of it on the floor. I spilled a giant bowl of water on the floor. And it was like in the carpet. So that's a pain. So I currently have a bunch of fans pointed at it like it's a freaking generator or something. I don't know. So, I don't know. You know, yucky cat water. Well, no, it was, I had just cleaned it. So it was clean sink water. But it, you know, it's still, now it's soaked into the carpet. so I have a bunch of fans pointed. I think I got like 3 fans pointed at it and the window's open. So hopefully that gets it pretty good, I guess. I don't know. Hopefully it gets it pretty good. To be fair, Grandpa Castro goes on 3 international trips every year, so he travels a lot. Jeez. What a life. What a life that is, you know what I mean? Here I am struggling to go to the grocery store every week. You know, it's like... what a life. Bummer. Bummer. He's also in his early 80s. Yeah, no, I think at a certain point, if you're able to, you might as well. You know what I mean? If you're able to, you might as well. I think there's 2 good times in life to travel, and it's before you have to worry about everything the adult life throws at you, and after you worried about everything the adult life throws at you. I think those are the 2 best times to, like, live your life and, like, do what you want to do. Because you know, in between those is it's a bologna sandwich, and it's not a good one. It's not a good one. You know what I mean? So yeah, enjoy the time you can, you know? If you don't got anything, like, to worry about, might as well go on trips. You know? That's my take on it. I don't see why the heck not. I don't see why not. And I'm back. Back on the beat like a Terra Cup. Blair and Alteria, something. I don't remember how the rest of it goes. I don't know how the rest of that song goes. Seb, any word from Sunstone about whether we're doing Sundays tonight? Because nobody wanted to talk to me today. Nobody wanted to answer my dang message today. Right? Nobody wanted to answer my dang message. Also, they posted the trailer for Survivor Australia versus the World. I want to watch it, but I don't think that there's a place to watch it at. I don't think I'm going to be able to watch it. I think Parvati said something on her podcast about, like, trying to get a way for her fans to listen, but I don't know if that just means, like, Patreon exclusive, because I don't know if I want to do that. Brother, I don't want to be that guy, but I ain't sending you no ticket to Europe for our birthday. Did I ask? Did I ask? I missed the part where I asked you to do that. I don't know. I don't know. I guess I don't remember asking. What are you talking about? I don't even want to go to Europe. I don't want to go to Europe. No, you didn't ask? All right. Then what's the problem, Castro? You don't gotta be that guy. I didn't ask. I didn't ask. Bro loves America. Yeehaw, let me tell ya. I'm a patriot for damn sure. Can't wait for the woke mob to get out of here. I'm not giving you a ticket to Europe either for my birthday. Ah, jeez. The point was for you to be jealous? I mean, I'm envious a little bit for sure, but you know, it is what it is. I've come to terms with it. I've come to terms with the fact, you know, I'm used to it, right? I'm already used to it, you know? What is the actual difference between jealousy and envy? Jealousy is like a negative connotation, but envious is like, I think that's a more positive, like, yeah, I wish that was me, but I'm like genuinely happy for you, right? Whereas jealousy is, that should be mine. You shouldn't have it, that should be mine. Is that what the difference is, or am I mistaken? Am I mistaken? Because I try to, a lot of times I try to replace jealousy with envy, because I feel like that's the, but maybe I'm getting it wrong. Maybe I'm the wrong one. Maybe I'm wrong. But I don't know. Besides, you and me have the same birthday anyway. Alright, go on then. When's your birthday? Go on then. When is it? When is it? I'd love to hear. I'd love to hear. Envy specifically means, wanting to have the thing situation for yourself. Jealousy can mean that, but also if I can't have it, no one can. Okay. Then I guess, yeah, envy, I think envy is when you want that. Jealousy is when you're insecure about not having that. Then yeah, okay, I'm a little envious. I'm not jealous, though. I'm not jealous. I'm a little envious. October 5th? Did I block this out of my memory, or is that actually your birthday? Did I know this? Did I know this? I think I did. Glau forgot Raphael's birthday? Yeah, because it's my birthday, Castro, and you can't have it! You can't have it! You knew this? Yes, you knew this. Yes, you knew this. Alright, fine, whatever, bye. See you later, chat, I guess. I don't know, what do you want from me? What do you want from me? What do you want? Sorry. It's all, I know it's Nexus's birthday. I know that much. I know it's Nexus's birthday, but I guess I just forgot about you, Castro. I'm sorry. I guess I just forgot. The same way you forgot to get me a ticket to Europe for my birthday, you know? It just is what it is. Oh, jeez. Hey, I apologize for forgetting. That being said, I don't remember a lot of people's birthdays. I know Seb's birthday, but I only know that because of a recent event that had happened that correlates with the birthday. But other than that, like, I don't know Sun's birthday. Full stop. I don't know Sun's birthday. Y'all are some New Year's babies? Chat, as far as I'm aware, I was not meant to be. And as far as I'm aware, I don't know how to get into this. Never mind. I'm out. I'm done with that one. NSMB. Oh, New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Got it. Grassy level non-athletic theme. What's the difference? What's an athletic theme? You should know Sun's birthday. Not on my daughter's birthday. On Rockstar's daughter's birthday. I'll just eat pizza with ketchup when I go home. When I go to Rome. Honestly, Castro, I don't think they're gonna care as much as you want them to care. They're not. I don't think anybody's gonna care as much as you want them to care. You know. Athletic theme is different music. It's faster and first appears slightly later than Overworld. Okay, is it when you're like sprinting, or is it just like a different? Hate the grass theme is called Overworld because to me Overworld should be in the map. I agree. I think the Overworld's the map. Castro with the hydrate check. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Wait, Castro, you're like the evil version of me. You know how Markiplier has Darkiplier? And then what's Jacksepticeye's evil one? I can't remember the name. But what's an evil Goob? What's like the evil version of Goob? Glau? I don't know. I can't think of a fun one. Ghoul? But like that's boring. Boog? Ah, Castro, you're a boog. Austin will never come to Canada. I'll beat you up. I don't even know. Like, I would like to go to... I think Canada seems like a nice place, but I only know about a couple places in Canada. I've only, like, heard of a few places. Because I have, like, a couple of... I don't know if I consider them friends, but... I know a couple people in Canada that, I don't know. Canada seems like a nice place. Seems alright. But, to be honest, state of the world right now, I don't think they want Americans anywhere, you know, other than here, so... I feel like, I'd have to, like, pretend I'm Canadian, eh? You know, I gotta go get my maple syrup pancakes, eh? I gotta go watch some hockey. Hockey? How do you... Wait, okay, they're a little bit French. I'm probably gonna get in trouble for this one, never mind. I don't know, it might be a little bit too much. I like Vancouver. Alright. Chat, you ever watch, what's that show? Oh, jeez, what is that show called? What's that show called? One of you knows what I'm talking about. Canada? Canadians? Alright, bud. We gotta go out there and get me some maple syrup, bud. I can't think of what the show's called, but... Come on, what's it called? Somebody say it. Somebody say it right now. I couldn't even tell you a character's name from the show. I couldn't even tell you the character's name. But they like... No, not Bluey. That's Australia. That's Australia. I know about Bluey. They're Canadian. Live action. Canadians. They're kind of like... No. Peppa Pig... No, that's not even Canadian either. It's not a cartoon. It's got real people. They're Canadian. They sit around and, like, drink beer, I think. It's like if, like... It's like you took, like, King of the Hill, but made it real people in Canada. Come on! Somebody gotta know what I'm talking about! No! It's real people, Castro! With, like, real... With, like, flesh! With flesh! Not animated. Alright, Lord Lars. Every
Lord
raider...
Lars
Okay.
rated with 7
Alright,
viewers.
this is real. This is serious. Raiders from Lord Lars. You came in at a great time. I need your help. I need your help. And if you don't answer, you get banned. Not really. But I need your help. There's a Canadian show. There's a show about Canadians. It's like King of the Hill. It's like King of the Hill. But they're Canadian and it's real. It's like IRL. It's like live action. It's not animated. What's it called? They're Canadians. It's like King of the Hill. All right, bud. You know, that's all I got. That's all I've got. What's it called? Somebody needs to know. I'm gonna crash out. Live action cough. No, that's not it. That ain't it. That's not it. That's it. We're going to Google. We're going to Google. Letterkenny. Thank you. Jeez. Letterkenny. It's Letterkenny. I don't know if it's any good. I don't know if it's good. I don't know if it's any good. Yeah, it takes place in rural Ontario. We got there, though. We got there. Anyway, what's up, Raiders? How's it going? I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for stopping on in. Sorry for that out-of-pocket intro to the stream, you know, but that's just the mood I'm in today. How's it going, Raiders? What's up? Lord Lars, how was your stream? Hopefully it was good. Hopefully your stream was good. What were you up to today? Never seen it, but I've heard of it. Yeah, we were talking about Canada, and I said I know very little about Canada, aside from, like, I know a couple people that live there, and I know a little bit from, and then I couldn't think of the show's name. I've heard of Letterkenny, and I couldn't have told you zero things about... Yeah, I've, like, seen clips. I think I've seen clips on TikTok, but that's about it. That's about it. Would I get in trouble if I played a clip? Probably, right? They'd probably try to shut this down. I think so. It's like kind of okay. I don't know. I have no interest. Like, obviously, I couldn't even remember the name of it, so it's not that it can't be that good, but couldn't even tell you it was Canadian. Yeah, I only know it's Canadian because of their accents. Was playing a bit of Super Mario Mon before a couple of N64 games with friends. Nice! Hope you had a good time. Hope you had a good time. But hey, what's up, Raiders? What's up? My name's Austin, better known as Glowl. I do a lot of Pokemon content here, mostly shiny hunting, but a little bit of everything. If the Pokemon logo is on it, I'm here for it. But thank you so much. I'm also a family-friendly streamer and member of the Pride Guild. So come on in. Total Drama's the GOAT. Yeah, I like Total Drama. I don't remember much of the other seasons, but the first show I liked. I remember liking the first show. Yeah, it was real fun. Nice. Glad to hear you had a good time. Glad to hear you had fun. I'm really hoping we find our shiny Impidimp today. We are at 2419 encounters. This is a full odds hunt, so the goal is 4096. But, or is it 4092? It's 4092. Let me correct myself there. But yeah, we're kind of making progress, I guess. I don't know. Oh, it is 4096. Oh, so it is 4096. Does something end in a 2? Is there an odds that end in 2? There's something like, 552 is Masuda, right? This guy doesn't know his power of 2s? Listen, the only power of 2 I know is 1, 2. Am I right, Chad, or am I right? 8192 is full odds. And what did I say? 4092. Oh, so that's where I got it. No, it's okay. That's like an understandable mix-up. It's the old, it's like full odds compared to the new full odds. Okay, no, I see. No, I see. One day if you ever go to Vancouver... Castro, I don't think I'm ever going to Canada. I gotta be, like, not anytime soon, at least. I don't even have a passport. Of course I'm not going to Canada anytime soon. Although, realistically, it's a pretty quick drive. If I could drive there, it's pretty quick. You know, it's not that far away. I've seen Canada. I've seen it with my eyes. I've just never been there. Screw passports? No, let's not. We need those. Do I have a real ID thing? No. So I applied for one, so I'm just waiting to get everything sorted for it. But that's in progress. Because I know I need one for flights nowadays, so. Go illegally? I'm not doing that. I will not be doing that. Hey, government of multiple places, if you're watching this right now, I have no interest in doing any of that. Okay? I don't know what Castro's on about. Castro comes in here and types the most random stuff, okay? I have no interest in that, alright? Everything I do, I would like to do it legally. I would like to do it, you know, on record. I would like to do it, like, the right way, okay? So just, that's my statement, and I'm sticking to it. That's my statement, I'm sticking to it. Don't listen to Castro in the chat, okay? That's not me. That's not me. I know, like, I know the Twitch chat reflects the streamer a little bit, and, like, sometimes, you know, I can be a little bit of an impidimp, you know? But, like, Castro is, like, we were talking about this earlier. I'm Goob, Castro is Boog, okay? Let's make that clear. I have a passport and a real ID. They took a real ID photo from me, like, torso height. I'm not even tall. Do tall people faces even show? I don't know. My ID is pretty good. I guess I'm not going to show it on stream, right? Because it would dox me multiple ways, but... Yeah, I was going to say you will need it for Worlds. I made an appointment to update the real ID, but I do have a passport. I just don't like traveling domestically with passport. That's fair, yeah. I could get a passport. Eventually, I would like to get one, but it's not something I need right now. So... I'm just gonna get that real ID because I know that one's a bit more real in the moment, right? I don't really understand, like, I don't really know, like, what the difference is. Because, like, why is my ID not real? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I don't know how to describe it, but I think the naming convention of the real ID is weird. Because, like, that would infer that my ID is not real. But it is. It's a driver's license. It is my real... It is, you know what I mean? But it's not the... I don't know. They should have named it something else. They should have named it, like, ID Plus or something. Either way. I don't know. Either way. I did renew my passport, but I still haven't figured out what to do about the whole gender thing. Okay. I don't want to get too into this on stream, mostly because I don't have all the information. I don't have all the info, so I don't want to be spreading fake. I'm not gonna say fake news, but I don't want to be spreading false information on stream, right? But I read somewhere that like they're like changing the way voting works, and like you need a bunch of other stuff, so you might want to look into that before you make your decision now. I don't know if the bill was passed or not. I think it was, but I don't know for certain. But I would maybe look into that before you make your decision, just to be sure, because I don't really know how it works. I'm not really sure. You're 5'11". More like 5'11", more like lie 11. So you have yet to start. Oh, then I think, like I said, I don't know how it works. Like, I wish I could give you more info, but I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure how it works. Your birth certificate needs to match your other documents. Yeah, so I don't know, which first of all is wild, because that stops married people that have their name changed from voting, right? Am I wrong in that? Because like they don't match anymore. They don't match. They don't want voting. They don't want women voting. Yeah, I know. And that's like a scary thought. Yeah, it just seems like real silly. And like, what if you got adopted? What about like people that like had it, you know what I mean? Like there's so many different like, and like, I don't want to get too into it, but like the people it would affect are the people they don't want to, you know what I mean? Like it's so targeted. It's so targeted. And it's like, how does that work? How can I get away with that? And how did it, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, oh my God. Okay, I made my point. I don't think it's a good idea, but fun times. Yeah. Yeehaw. You know? But okay, sorry about that. I don't know. I started getting into it a little bit. Anyway, Castro's short. That's the moral of the story. Castro's short. I'm 6'4". And that's all there is to it. So anyway, back to the shiny Impidimp. Yeah, I really hope we get it soon. But will we? Probably not. Sorry, chat. I'm still here, though. Yeah, did anybody watch any of the new season of Black Mirror? You know what's wild is I was like, when it got announced, or like when it was coming up, I was talking about it at work. Tell me why none of my coworkers knew what it was. Am I the wild one? I thought it was such a popular show years ago. How do people not know what the show is by now? You haven't heard of it? Are you being real? Like, I'm not judging you for not knowing, but like, it seemed like in my space when I was like growing up, it seemed like such a big like show. So the fact that like a lot of people don't know about it is kind of, it seems wild to me. Yeah, really don't? Interesting. Whoa, okay. It's just surprising because like I feel like at one point, like maybe not in recent years, but at one point it was very popular. It was a really popular show. But anyway, new season started, or the whole season's out. I watched the first 3 episodes. First episode, real good. Second episode, mediocre. Third episode started off bad, but it was a tearjerker at the end of it. So that's my synopsis. So far, pretty good. As good as previous seasons, yet to be determined, but no. But it's still pretty good. It's worth the watch, at least I think. It was big years ago, and it seemed like it's fallen off in recent years, so more people don't know about it, I think. That's weird. Yeah, I guess that's true. It's largely about technology. Each episode is a dystopian future revolving around tech concept. Yeah, for the most part. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. That's pretty accurate of what a good synopsis is. I think of it like it's just like it's like a science fiction that mimics the possibility of, because some of it's a little far-fetched, but then some of it's like, no, that's something that I could easily see being real, and it wouldn't be surprising. So something I've never understood about people not having their physical ID on them at all times is, although it's unlikely to happen, some people have very common first names or last names by coincidence. They might not have the same first and last name without being related. Yeah, I mean, it's possible. I mean, like, think about, like, what's, like, that one name, like, John Doe or something is, like, the name they use for everything. Like, that name's gotta exist multiple times, right? Like, I'm sure there's people... No, actually, I went to school with people that had the exact same name. First, middle, and last name were the exact same. The exact same name. It was like, how does that happen? How does that... But they weren't related. And I was like, okay. Alright, cool, I guess. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know any other buff bugs, except for you. You're the only buff bug I know, so... My real name is not, but first and last I've gone past a building with my name on it. That's wild. Also, by the way, chat, I know this is like a small chat, so not many people here, but still be cautious of accidentally doxing anything about yourself, you know? It is the internet, so you should stay a bit anonymous in a certain way. So just keep that in mind. I'm sure we all know that, but just doesn't hurt to remind people. Because some people get involved in a conversation and, like, don't realize it sometimes, so... Every other person in the Ultra Jungle is named Buff Bug? You think so? I don't know. Like I said, you're the only one I know, so... You're the only buff bug I know. I want you to make me feel like I'm the only buff bug in the world. Something like that. Something like that. I mean, think about it. There's two Glaus. There's me and the one from My Singing Monsters, so... You know, it's there. It's out there. It's real. It's out there. Buff, what do those stars mean? What does that mean? Guaranteed shiny, I bet. I did consider what I was saying. I think I'm okay saying that. I do try to be cautious, but I don't know, maybe that was too much. No, like I said, I wouldn't be able to pinpoint anything, but it is like, it's just, it is, you know. Because I doubt your name is like Dunkin' Donuts. You know? So it's like, it's okay, probably. You think it's for the event? Well, I would love to find a shiny Archon. I think that's a goofy little bird, and I love it. Hey, what's up on Hill? Welcome out into the stream. Happy Sunday. Hope you're doing good today. Hope you're having a good day. What's up? How you doing? How you doing? Ooh. We're out here looking for Impidimp, but no luck. But no luck. Chillin', killin'. Excuse me, that's the pizza. I had some pizza today. Chillin', killin', nice. Hope you have a good time. Hope you had a good time. Yeah, I was just telling chat that I was watching Black Mirror. That was kind of our last conversation, I guess. Oh, no, we were talking about names, too. Talking about names as well. I didn't even catch it? You're telling me I didn't even catch the Archon? I used a great Cherish Ball, by the way. But no, it's okay. No, it's fine. I didn't want it anyway. By the way, chat, ad break is starting right now. I guess I'm gonna do a BRB. I guess I would do a little BRB really quick. I shouldn't be long. I'll probably be back before the ad break's over, so just want to give that heads up. But I'm gonna do one encounter really quick. Not shiny. But yeah, I'll be BRB 1 sec after the ad break goes. I'll throw on a battle royale. But I should be back fairly quickly. Somebody once told me I need some macaroni. I'm not the buffest bug in the shed. I'm just kidding. Well, I'm not the buffest bug. And I don't even like macaroni. But I just had to think of something. That's what I came up with. That's what I came up with. You know, someone called me a little bit of an improv artist. You know, I can make songs off the top of my head. So, some people could say it. Nobody has said it, but you could. If you wanted to, you could. Also, I think the ad break is still playing. Pretty sure. It says the ad break. So, I don't know. They're not in sync anymore. They were synced up for a little bit. And then they got broken. And then they synced back up. And now they're broken again? So, I don't really know. I don't really know. Also, chat, I need another haircut. I feel like the hair grew back real fast. I feel like it started growing back real fast. So, I need to cut it a little bit again. Not too much, but enough. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, wait. BRB one more second. I'm back. Okay. To be fully honest, chat, I'm still a little sniffly still. So that's why I'm BRBing again. To be a little bit honest. I wonder, you know what? Actually, probably because I have my windows open today. If I'm being honest, it's probably because my windows were open today. So that would do it, actually, now that I think about it. Now that I think about it, that would probably do it. Where's this Impidimp? Could somebody tell me? Where? How? Where? You know what? I bet this is shiny locked. Now that I'm thinking about it, it probably is shiny locked. So, not really excited about that one. Not really super stoked. Oh, chat, my newest Instagram reel did real good. It's like 3,000 plus views, which is pretty decent for me. So, I'll take it. I'll take it, you know? It was of my double shiny Lapras find. So, I had meant to upload another short today, but I forgot. I forgot. So, I gotta remember that tomorrow. It did real good. Nice. Good. Hey, good one. Hey, you know what? I gotta appreciate that. I gotta appreciate that one. There is the one annoying student from my class who stopped coming to class for the last 2 months altogether. Behind the scenes reason I won't discuss the other reason, but basically earlier in the school year, he asked about the professor why it's important to have your physical form of any type of ID. Okay. The song's that kind of how I'm feeling right now. Chat, I genuinely feel like I actually feel like Castro will beat me up if I ever see Castro IRL. I actually fear for it a little bit. Funny story, but one of M's best friends stumbled upon your double shiny Lapras TikTok and sent it to them, not previously know it. Wait, really? Wait, actually? Oh my gosh, whoa. That's pretty cool. Holy crap. That's pretty awesome. I know, I think that's so fun when like somebody sends me a TikTok that like from like if one of my coworkers sends me a Pokemon related TikTok and I was like, oh no, I know them. I know who that is. Here's a picture with me and them. You know? Dang, hey, all right, you know, I'll take it. I'll take it. Makes me feel good a little bit. I can appreciate that. Hey, tell them I said hi. No, don't. Don't do that. I don't want to do that. I don't actually say hi. Not at all. No, and like one time I was in school. This is like a throwback story, but one time I was in school and somebody was talking about this one Pokemon YouTuber at the time. And I was like, oh, I know who that is. I actually know them. And they're like, wait, what? And I was like, yeah, I know who that is. I know them. I could like DM them. Glad does not say hi. I mean, sometimes I will, but that'd be weird. That would be weird. Hey, I know you shared my TikTok. You know, that's like uncomfortable. That's a little bit like, that's like the opposite of parasocial a little bit. It's like, I am watching you. You think you're watching me? I'm actually watching. No, it's like, let's not. We probably wouldn't do that. It's giving you crashing out about me being LinkedIn moods. Yeah, what is that about? Because, like, I'm sure you've said this before. I'm almost positive. And, like, once you got into it a little bit, I was like, okay, no, I kind of do remember this a little bit. But, like, something about it just, like, I don't know why. It just seems, like, so surreal that, like, I forgot. It's just, like, it's one of those things where it's like, oh, that can't be real. And I just, like, forget about it, you know? But, like, I forget the fact that it's real. I think that's the problem. Is it's, like, so surreal that it's, like, I just don't... It doesn't lock in there. But, I mean, apparently... Do you ever have... Chat, like, don't obviously get too into it, right? So, like, don't dox yourself again. I know we're towing the line of doxing conversations tonight, I feel like, a little bit. But, for the sake of this, I saw a TikTok the other day where it's, like... You're, like, only one step away from, like, a famous person. Like, there's, like, multiple ways where you can be, like, one step away, in a sense. And, like, mine's boring. It's, like, a football player, which who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Not me. You know? But it's, like, you know. But yeah, it's, like, one of those things where it's kind of... Oh, you know what? Actually, does Broadway count? Are they famous enough? Probably not. I gotta check something. What is it? Oh, wait. Actually, I got a better one, but I'm not gonna say it. But I got a better one. But yeah, multiple times it's like, yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, I'm sure I knew it. I'm sure I did, but it's just like, I can't believe it. I forgot. Now, there was the tidbit of info that I don't think you shared, though. The professor told the student that because if you don't share your ID, important people like school staff won't have evidence of you not pretending to be someone else. At school? Chat, I don't know about you. I've never once needed my ID at school. Ever. At all, ever. Maybe the most famous person I've ever met was Mario Lopez. Mario Lopez? Is he a good guy or a bad guy? I can't remember. I don't know. I want to say maybe bad, but I don't know. I don't want to, like, be spouting info, because I don't know the answer. But... yeah, I mean, I've never been ID'd in school. That seems silly to me. Like, they know who you are, don't they? I feel like if you're going to school and they don't know who you are, that's, like, a problem. Like, you probably should, like... That's, like... bad on, like, the staff, right? Because I feel like, you know, they should, like... You take attendance, they know who you are, right? Like... I don't know, maybe that's just me. I guess I also went to, like, a fairly small school, so maybe it's different in bigger ones, but yeah, I've never had my ID at school ever, I don't think. I was working at a restaurant, he came up in a whole posse, and then he didn't tip because someone came back with a tip after because they forgot. Ah, bozo. What a bozo. Who's the most famous person I've actually met? I don't know. I don't think I've really met like musicians, but like not like Lord, you know. It's like pop punk bands that like are semi-popular, but like it's not like famous people. You know what I mean? It's like they're just it's just a band. So. Example of needing at least 2 pieces of your physical ID to say you're buying alcohol. The employees will ask ID for evidence. But what does that have to do with school? You're not buying alcohol at school. Right? But like, yeah, if I were to go buy alcohol, I'd need my ID. But it's like PA or whatever was like, we need a table right now for a VIP. And I was like, we have a wait list. And she's like, can I speak to your manager? This is a famous person. No. No. I guess at one point there was a famous person that came to the place I work at. This is before my time, though. But yeah, I don't remember the full story, but one time instead of ID, a woman used her photo in a book she had written, like the author photo. I'm not sure I don't know about the police. I accepted it. I mean, it's like, yeah, I guess that's you, right? I guess. I mean, it looks like you. Your name's on it. You know, it's a published book, so there's got to be some authenticity there. I don't know. I don't know the legality of that, so I can't say, you know. She was like, does this count? And waved it at. That's like the ultimate, do you know who I am? Oh, you don't know who I am. You know what I mean? One time, John Waters came to eat at the restaurant. He was like a chill older guy who came to eat by himself and wanted a table on the patio. And we were like, is that John Waters? Until someone got his credit card and saw the name. Full transparency, no idea who that is. Never heard of him. It wasn't like an alcohol purchase or anything like that. Yeah, like, yeah, I mean, sure. Sure, I guess it counts. I don't know, whatever. Sure, it counts, I suppose. If you Google him, you might recognize him. John Waters. He's got that super thin mustache. Oh, that's like not a good mustache. Oh, that's odd. That looks bad.
There's a Pikachu.
Okay, from like Hairspray. Okay, I've heard of Hairspray. That's it. That's the only movie I recognize. Hairspray. No, I can't say I know who this is. But I mean, yeah, that mustache is hard to miss. And you know what? I don't want to be hateful here. I'm not trying to be hateful. I'm sure he's a nice guy. I've never met him, never heard of him. But like, that doesn't look like a real, like that looks fake, right? Like that looks like makeup or like a tattoo. Because why is it not grayed like the rest of his hair? You know, it's either like really, I don't think that, I think that's tattooed. I don't think that's real. You know like how some people get like tattoos on their eyebrows? Which is like fine. You know, I think that's fine. Do what you want to do. I'm not like dissing it. But if it's fake, why not get a better looking one? You know what I mean? Maybe he's a nice guy, but that's my little transparency there. That besides my point, Austin, schools, you need your student ID for using computers, using books from the library, and there are a lot of public places. Are we, wait, okay, are we talking like college or like what kind of school are we talking? I never used my ID to like sign into the computer. You just use your login to sign into the computer. Right? Or like the library, you just tell them, I just told them my name. I was like, oh yeah, this is who I am. Give me the book. So I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but high school, colleges, uni? Yeah, I ain't never used it in high school. I've also never been to college, but Waters was an aspiring filmmaker intent on making the trashiest motion pictures in cinema history. I mean, did he succeed? I've only heard of Hairspray. I don't know the other ones, but maybe. Maybe. There's a Pikachu. I missed it. I missed it. I was too busy looking at John Waters. Also, John Waters sounds like a fake name, too. Doesn't it? Like, it just sounds like not real. I don't know. Why can't I can't think of the name right now, so I'm gonna sound like a fake fan. But the Amanda's detective character, what's their name? But that's what John Waters sounds like to me. John Samuel Waters Jr. He's not even the only John Waters. He was friends with the Divine. Who's the Divine? Who the heck is the Divine? What the heck? The Divine? Divine the drag queen? Oh, sorry, chat. Sorry, I'm not much of a drag queen, like, fan. Like, I appreciate it, but I've not watched much of it. I know Bob the drag queen. Susie Toot, I've heard of. But, like, I don't know, like... I'm sorry, I've not really watched any of the drag queen stuff. I think I would like it. I genuinely, like, I think I would enjoy it. I've just not watched it. Inspiration for Ursula, Little Mermaid. Oh, shoot. Okay, wait, that's huge then, actually. Wait, isn't there one Patrick Star? Isn't that a drag queen? Who are some other ones? Is Patrick Star? I don't know. I could be wrong about that one. Maybe don't take that for seriousness. I might be wrong. I know Bob. Bob the drag queen. Bob the drag queen. Bob. Ooh, come on. This one's not, I'm not feeling the vibes with this song. There we go, that's better. This one sounds better to me. And that sounds pretty good to me. Now tell me why I ordered a burrito from Taco Bell and there's 2 burritos? Hey, nothing wrong with a free burrito, right? Nothing wrong with a free burrito. In my old high school, I'm like a legend. Sorry. I gotta prepare myself for the rest of this message. In my old high school, I am like a legend there. I know all the school staff there. Most of the students I know graduated the same year as me or graduated the year before. Holy crap. We got a legend in the chat. We got a legend. No, I was the exact opposite. I was like so under the radar. And I'm surprised I didn't get like... Wait, chat, what's it? Okay, okay, I don't know how to say this without like getting too trigger warning-y maybe. But what's it called when people were worried about your like safety? And like they would like get you like into a program. Was that like the same name for everywhere? Because I don't want to say what it was called and get like dox myself. But my point being, I was never that. And I'm a little bit surprised. I was very under the radar. I tried to be under the radar as much as I could. So, you have no idea? Okay, well, then I won't say it, but yeah, like, it's essentially like you could, like, report somebody if you were worried about, like, their mental health. Which is kind of messed up, in a way, I guess. But I was a very depressed kid. I was very sad. I also got bullied, so that probably had something to do with it. Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit, but, you know. I feel like I'm thriving now. I feel like I'm thriving now. You know, I get to play Pokemon with the legend in my chat, so, you know, I'm not very... How could you really go up from here? You can't. You really can't. I used to check out my high school like once or twice a year. Really? I see people from high school and I avoid them like the plague. I actively avoid everything about that. Sorry, I thought I was gonna sneeze, but I'm actually not. Sorry, I'm back. But yeah, I try to avoid, you know, because like sometimes I'll see people in the store and I'm like, nope, don't look at me. I go the opposite direction. I'm like, no, actually, I'm not going that way. No, actually, I'm all right. But no, I think it's good to keep up to date with people, I think. You know, it's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with like checking in. Ugh. I think, you know what? There's like maybe like 2 teachers I would be okay with like catching up with. Cause like there was this one teacher I was like, oh, this person's awesome. I think this person's sick as hell. But like you know, like, you're not gonna, like... I'm not gonna, you know, like, that'd be weird to, like, message them. Is this game good or really good? Honestly, Mike, I think this game's really good. I think Pokemon Sword and Shield is one of the best Pokemon games, actually, genuinely speaking. I will say I think the DLC carries it a lot for me. Specifically, like, the Dynamax Adventures portion in the DLC, but I love this game. This game's really good. D-Berg! What's with the side-eye P-Dove? What's that all about? Okay, well, that's not cool. Don't say that. This is a family-friendly stream. We're not talking about that. Don't say that. That's your warning. Mike. What the heck? But no, I like this game a lot. Sorry, no, you're good. That's just a weird thing to say. That's just weird. I'm just playing through the plot of a game. It's like, okay, but I like the DLC, the shiny hunting, the online battling. Oh, there was a deleted message. Yeah, don't worry about that. Don't worry about the deleted message. Don't worry about that. Dang, chat. This might go in like a Hall of Fame of streams. You know? We got the guy with the mustache. Tonight is wild. There's a lot happening. There's a lot going on, you know? But we're here. And honestly, it'd be better if we just got this. Let's just get the shiny. Let's just make it happen. John Waters. Seb, what is Amanda's new character? A semi-new character from Smosh? The detective? Why can I not think of their name? Viv Michaelis was their daughter? I cannot think of the name, but that's what John Waters makes me think of. Like, I feel like that's what John Waters reminds me of. With the wet hair. Like, once you say it, I'm gonna be like, how did I not remember that? The first time you said Amanda's detective character, I googled the Amanda's detective character, and the results are not helpful. Let's see, let's check. Wet Cop. Sarah Christ! Yeah, that's it. Sarah Christ. That's it. I don't know why John Waters feels like Sarah Christ to me. The rare occasion I was at my high school, I legit tore the whole school catching up with each teacher at a time. They let you do that? You're allowed to just do that? Yes, there we go. I cannot remember. Yeah, I don't know. I think Sarah Christ is pretty funny. Honestly, low-key, I'll be at work and I'll be like doing the Spud Hut, Jerry from Spud Hut voice. Well, hi, my name is Jerry from Spud Hut, and we got a lot of the different kind of spuds on the board today. Yeah, I don't know why I could not remember that. You're allowed to do that, but only if you come as a guest? As opposed to what? Break in? Obviously. Obviously you're not gonna do that. What are you talking about? Most of my day today is me going, I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Like Gerald Caves. There's so, like, I don't know why. It's like taken over, like, my like, brain, like, lexicon. Like, it's, like, overwritten so much of what I say. Like, if I hear somebody say, like, Sam, I'm like, oh, I've been here the whole time. Obviously. Obviously I've been here the whole time. You know, it's just like there's so many like did somebody say meatloaf? Like that's just it's so good. It's so I don't know what like something about it. And like the more recent one, which I'm not gonna say, but it's like you can like I say that all the time now. It's just one of those days. And like I gotta be careful about the one I just mentioned. Are you late? No, the Are You Ladies Done Chattering is so good. But like you gotta be careful. You've gotta be careful, I think. Because you don't wanna like, you know, that one, you gotta be careful when you say it. But yeah, Are You Ladies Done Chattering is so good. Like what an icon. Thanks, Shane. Yeah, it's just totally taken over my, like, whole, like, everything. I'm even, look, I'm wearing the shirt. I'm wearing a Smosh shirt right now. Castro, have you ever seen Smosh? Genuine question. This is real. If you're still lurking. I don't know if you are. If you're hanging out. I need some advanced UG. It's just so like, it just feels good going down. Refreshing is the word I was looking for. It feels refreshing to be drinking that right now. It feels very refreshing. You know what? I'm sad that I don't got more pizza though. I'm still hungry. I ate like 5 pieces, but I'm still hungry. Carbink. If anybody wants to carbink, exclamation point Pokecatch. But I don't know if I have any good snacks. I don't think I do. I've got like some like cereal. Never mind, I'm making a smoothie tonight. Or a milkshake, depending if you really want to be that guy. If you really want to be that guy. But I'm gonna make a smoothie. Because we got like fruits. We got some fruits. But I'm gonna use one of my protein. I'm gonna use my protein shake. If it has milk. What if it's a protein drink? I don't know if it says, I don't think it's dairy based. Should I go grab one and look? I don't know. I think it might be called, I think it might be a protein shake. But it's not really, I guess you do shake it. But is that... I don't know. I don't know. If it has milk, it's a milkshake. Alright. Chat, I think we need to have some mod layoffs. I think we need to lay off some of the mods. What do I do with my second burrito? Eat it, obviously. What are you talking about? Eat it. You're not gonna let the burrito... you're gonna eat the burrito. I don't know if I can eat a whole nother burrito. Why the heck not? Like, take a little break and get back into it, you know? You're full? Is it like do you still have like the full second burrito? I mean, somebody might want it. You do have anybody you can ask? You could like... Granted, don't know how good of an idea this is, but you could probably like put it in a fridge. Save it for later. You could warm it up. Maybe. Like I said, I don't know if it's a good idea, but you could. Maybe. I'm gonna ask one of my friends if they'll go on a Sheets run for me. Never mind, they didn't reply to me. Reheated burritos never good. Bummer. Yeah, I couldn't imagine. I feel like some places you can't reheat their food. Like, I would never reheat like a taco from Taco Bell. Like, I just don't think Taco Bell reheated is a good idea. You'd quite literally be reheating their nachos. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that's a good idea. I wish that there were more 24-hour, like, places here. Because I would love to order something, but... My only option is Sheets, but I really don't want to go to Sheets. You know what? Actually... wait. So I asked Sheets on Twitter for a free hot dog, and they said sure. Do you think if I go to Sheets and show them, they'd give me a free hot dog? Do you think that's how that works? I was like, can I get a hot dog? And they said sure. Do you think that would work? Try it. Hey, like, I know you probably don't know the social media manager, but they said I could have a hot dog, so, like... I'm just trying it out. I wonder if I walked... I mean, they know me there. I go there enough to the point where, like, their workers know me. I wonder if, like, I just showed up in, like, the merch that they sent me, so I looked like a, if I looked like I worked there and I was like, yo, could I get like a free hot dog? If they'd let me. I forgot you were a hot dog. Oh, I love hot dogs. They're awesome. What you gotta do is take one of the Sheetz employees as a lover, and then they'll bring home hot dogs and snacks for you after their shift. I thought about working at Sheetz, like, multiple times, but I don't want to deal with the rowdy crowd. You know, like, I don't think I want to work there. And, like, I'd have to work there, like, during the day. But, I don't know. Yeah, but you don't just love hot dogs, you promote them. Chat, does anybody follow Hasty on, like, Twitter? Maybe Instagram, too? Did you see Hasty was at, the regionals this past, like, that just ended today? And, like, twice, Hasty posted a photo with a hot dog, and she's holding it like a monster. She's holding the hot dog like a monster. But, like, I gotta respect it, though. I gotta respect it. Like, it's a full grip on the hot dog. I gotta respect it, you know? No, but Hasty is super cool. Follow Hasty if you haven't. I'll drop a shout out just 'cause we're talking. Wait, is it Hasty TV, right? Fake fan, I guess. I don't know. Sorry. I don't know. Fake fan. I don't know exactly what the Twitch name is. But I'm pretty sure it's Hasty TV. Yeah, it is. Okay. Nope, that's not right. Chad, don't click that. That's not right. It's literally right here. Hasty. Oh, that's the link tree. Oh. Oh, it's just Hasty. The link tree's here. I looked at the wrong thing. Okay, that makes sense. That's better. There you go. That's the right one. That's the right one. Sorry about that. Pressing all the wrong buttons. I'm sitting here pressing the wrong dang buttons. At the same time you made that notification go off, I got a Discord notification. It was like a pic of Mr. Bean looking toward the viewer. What? Oh, because it like pops up? Yeah. Mr. Bean, huh? Does that show any good? Chat, I'm gonna go get a granola bar, BRB. I saw the Mr. Bean movie years ago. I don't know if it was tolerable. There was one joke that I still remember because it was funny, and a couple jokes that are like, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen it. I don't think I've ever seen it. Also, here we go, chat. Here's a little bit of a review for you. We got gluten-free, chewy, double chocolate chip granola bar. And it says, I hope you have a hoppy day on it. I know Mr. Bean. Yeah, I know what it looks like, but I've never... And here it is. Here's the granola bar in question. Gluten-free, by the way. Double chocolate chip. Let's see if it's any good. I'm telling you right now, you don't want to do that. It's not going to be good later. I'm telling you, it's not going to be good. You're going to have to, like, heat it up. Do you have, like, an air fryer or something? Because, yeah, that's not going to be good later. I wish it was, but I don't think it will be. Oh, I guess that's a good point. Yeah, you probably don't want to heat it up. I don't know. I just, yeah, I would just eat it now. Honestly. It was a joke of the stuck-up movie director cutting out Sabine's one line in the movie. I don't know anything about it. I don't know nothing about that movie. Isn't that like a super old, like, isn't Mr. Bean's super old movie, or am I wrong with that? At least for me, it feels really old. I don't know if it actually is or not, though. My stomach is not 2 burritos big, it's only 1 burrito big. I'll be a big old boy. No, there's some days where I can eat a whole entire, like, large pizza, and then some days I can eat, like, 3 pieces. You know? So I feel that. But I'm not gonna lie, you talking about Taco Bell made me really want Taco Bell. But they're gone. It's closed. I don't know, probably I've seen some old movies. I like some Like It Hot, The Arsenic, and Old Lace, but I don't know if I can sign off on them. I haven't seen them in 1,000 years. I mean, you ever, like, see a movie that you remember enjoying, but then, like, you watch it back and you're like, oh, this is, like, problematic. This is, like, not a good, like, this is not good. You ever have that happen? I can't think of, like, one off the top of my head, but I know it's happened where I'm like, oh, that was, like, I remember liking it. I'm like, wait a minute. Wait, they really said that? Wait, that was in the movie? Yeah. Old Sherlock Holmes movies are good too. Chat, has anybody ever seen Zathura? That's one of my all-time favorite movies of all time. I guess that's what that means, yeah. But yeah, I really like that one. The Great Race is a good movie, but they didn't need that one scene. I'm not much of a movie head, chat. I don't watch a lot of movies. I gotta be honest. Cause like I like part of me feels like I did at one point, but like I have not heard of any of these. I didn't even know who Joe Waters is. I know it's John. That was supposed to be a joke, but I don't know. I feel like it didn't work, so. Zay! Same, I don't watch TV unless it's a show I'm really into. Yeah, I started watching the new season of Black Mirror today. If that counts. Oh, except I like Zootopia too. That's a good one. Hey, what's up, Zay? How you doing? I'm trying. I'm trying. Okay, I don't know if it's working, but I'm trying. Okay, hopefully. I don't know. Zay with the gifted sub to Stream Elements. Thank you so much.
Stream Elements.
If you'd like a sticky note, let me know. I got red, green, blue, yellow, and pink.
This is their first gift sub in the channel.
Thank you. Thank you. You want pink? Nice. I got you. I got you. What is even on here? Oh, this was notes for a video that's been made like 3 weeks ago. I don't need that no more. All right. Thank you so much, Zay. I appreciate that. Nice. What do you want on it? What kind of picture do you want? I'll just try to draw that little emote. Unless you have an idea. Togepi? Oh, that's easy enough. This is awesome. Zay, thank you so much for the gifted sub. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. You're going on the shrimp Wall of Fame. Are you ready for this? Where do you want it? Right here. Bangarang. Sorry. I'm sorry. Also, I think that one's crooked. Let me fix it. It's crooked. There you go. There you go. Did you know the guy who did Nun Pizza with left beef worked on iCarly and wrote The Big Bang Theory? Really? Okay, well, actually an icon. How the heck about that? Chat, did he just floss? Yeah, you're supposed to floss every day. That's what the dentist told me. So, I'll be out here flossing. You know? Yo, what's up, Tyreek? Welcome out into the stream. Chat, doesn't your dentist tell you to floss? Yeah, yesterday we were trying to find a version of Nun Pizza without the watermark, but it turns out the watermark was part of his personal blog. Oh, interesting. Interesting. I thought it was just like a funny bit. I didn't know it was like, he was like somebody. You know what I mean? By the way, chat, wild LGM in the chat if anybody wants that. Exclamation point Pokecatch. I just finished my engineer report. Oh, nice. Hopefully that went well. That sounds kind of complicated, so I hope it went well for you. Also, Nun Pizza, 2007? Stop. That's wild. It did nice. Glad to hear. Glad to hear. You know what I recently found out? Is that I don't know if there's any Critical Role fans in the chat. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. But one of the members in Critical Role, Marisha, was in the intro for Victorious. Since when? Apparently the whole time. But I just found that out the other day. Okay, I guess. Sure. But I never knew. But yeah, she's like she's in the background dancing. But it's still pretty cool. Still pretty cool. Can we get the dang shiny already? Ugh. Hold on, I'm gonna have another little bite of this. Yeah, I mean, you can ask. I can't promise that anybody is able to help. But I don't mind the question in the chat. That's no biggie. But yeah, I can't promise anybody's available for that, but... Oh, by the way, because I do work tomorrow, I'm going to try to stream. It depends on how busy it is. Apparently, Mondays aren't too busy. I don't know if I've ever worked a Monday. That's probably not true. So I don't actually know how busy they are, but if they are, it shouldn't be too busy. So I do plan on streaming tomorrow anyway. It just might be like our Wednesday stream time. So just a quick little heads up. That's the current plan at the very least. Alright, we're at 2940. I feel like we're slowly getting there. Alright, I mean, yeah, we'll get to at least 2,500. Seb, I don't know if you're still lurking in chat. No worries, don't feel like the need to come out of lurk if you're doing something. It's not that big a deal. Oh wait, actually, I'll just look. I was playing Unite, but I think time for dishes and shower. Had fun being a menace as a greetant. Oh, nice! Nice. Alright, I don't think so. Never mind. Yeah, hey, enjoy the dishes and shower. I know dishes is never fun, but enjoy the shower at least. That's kind of relaxing sometimes. I guess doing the dishes could be relaxing in a way, you know, if you're not stressed out about it. I got your platinum egg medal, 2,500 eggs. Ooh, nice. I don't know what I'm at, honestly. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure what my my egg hatch counter is in Pokemon Go. But I don't think it's that many. I don't think. I wish there was like an easier way, because you can't like search for medals, right? You have to like there's no like actual button to search, right? Let's see. I assume there'd be an egg on it. Oh yeah, I've only got 1363 eggs hatched. 1363. So not that many. No, I can lurk and watch while doing dishes. I did get a filtered shower head installed this weekend, so excited. Oh, that'd be cool. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I want like a fancy like LED one. So that way I can feel like a gamer when I'm in the shower. Wait, honestly, I don't even need to shower. I just use Axe body spray. I've hatched too many eggs in Pogo. Yeah, I think for the longest time, I never like incubated any. For the longest time, I just didn't do it, so. But now I like always try to have at least one egg incubated. Sometimes. But yeah, a lot of times it's not that many. I don't hatch too many. I'm a bit bummed out that like the Go Plus Plus won't like collect the apples for you. At least I assume they won't, because it didn't collect the Pokeballs during the April 1st event, so I can only imagine that it will not be collecting apples for you as well, which is kind of a bummer. But depending on when the event starts, I'm gonna try to like go out and actively look for apples. Oh yeah, today was such a nice day though. It was still a little bit chilly, but the skies were clear, the sun was shining. You know, it was really nice. It was like a nice peaceful day. I feel like there was a nice little breeze, but it wasn't too cold, but it wasn't like hot, you know? So it was like a perfect day for all the windows to be open and just like enjoy the outside a little bit from the inside. It was nice to enjoy the outside from the inside. And that's all I gotta say. And that's all there is to it. A little warm here, but it was nice just after sunset. I'd like to stay out longer if I had anywhere to go. Is there a full moon tonight, or was that yesterday? I don't know. I want to say it might be tonight, but I could be wrong. Looked pretty full. Yeah, it was either tonight or yesterday, or maybe both. I don't know. Full moon was Saturday. Bummer. Yeah, I mean, looking outside today, it looked pretty nice. So. I gotta find a either I'm gonna have to buy one or find one, because I might have I might have one somewhere, but I need to find a an SD card for my new camera. But because I didn't think about it, I guess like I might have assumed it came with one, which is a silly assumption. I don't know why I thought that, but now I gotta find one. Realistically, I should have one somewhere, probably in that bin. But I gotta find it. But also, I don't know if it's like any good one. There might not be anything good. So, I might just like have to get a new one. But we'll see. Because I have an idea I want to do to like test it out and like try it. But I gotta like, you know. Also, both routes gave Zygarde cells today. Oh, nice! How can you see, how can you look to see how many you have? Don't you have to go to like your bag and then go to like the Zygarde core box or whatever? Detail, let's see. $16. 16. Yeah. So, I don't have that many. Only 16. I'm at 213. I already have the first Zygarde is complete. Oh, nice. Wait, the first? You get... There's multiple Zygarde? Do I have multiple Zygarde? I've only got the one. But I need 34 more cells. Not multiple yet. I imagine it's coming. Yeah, that's true. Especially with like ZA coming out, I would assume it's probably on the path coming. Each route can only give you a cell on the first pass per day. 2, doing the same route back to back, even on separate days, has a reduced chance of giving cells. Oh, you know what? I only ever do one route. There's only one route I ever do. So that might explain it. That would probably be the reasoning. But yeah, I can assume with ZA coming, right? They'll probably give us another Zygarde, right? And then I'm excited for Volcanion. Because that's like GoFest, right? It's probably tradable. Maybe. I don't know if it is, actually. I want to say Volcanion was on the ticket pass for, the GoFest thing. Like, it looked like the image of, like, the Volcanion was there. So maybe. But I'm not entirely sure. Alright, well, there's 2,500. No shiny. None whatsoever. Right. But we can go for a little bit longer. Probably not too much longer, but we could go for a little bit longer. Zygarde is legendary, but not mythical. Yes, that's correct. Yes, that is correct. Because, yeah, you can't, trade, mythicals, right? Is that true as well, or no? I don't know. I would think not, but maybe. Zygarde's not tradable, and Cosmog was originally not tradable. I imagine Cubfu isn't either. I've not tried. I'm not sure. Like, that makes sense, right? But I've not tried it. Although, is Cubfu considered a mythical? It's not, right? Cubfu is just a legendary? Or is that not true? I don't actually know about Cubfu. That's like one that I feel like I'm not sure. Because it's a DLC mon, similar to like Pecharunt. But Pecharunt is a mythical. You know what I mean? Right? Pecharunt's mythical, right? But then like Monkey Dory and them are not. Right? I think Pecharunt's mythical. So like it feels like Cubfu could be, but I understand why it isn't. Is it legal in VGC? Pecharunt and Zarude are not. Urshifu is. Oh, okay. Valid enough. Fair enough point. I suppose that makes sense. I suppose that makes enough sense. We are never getting this Impidimp. Ever. We are never getting this. Chat, would you be mad if I streamed Minecraft one of these nights? Ask, like, genuine question, because I recently started playing in the Pride Guild's Minecraft server, and I think it'd be fun to stream a little bit of it, but do it. First we mine, then we craft. Minecraft. Slight spoilers. I think it was in the trailer though, so I don't care. Do it. Maybe. Maybe I will. To be fair, mining and crafting are things I would imagine should happen in the Minecraft movie. That's true. Yeah, you would think. You would think, huh? I think we might do like 20 more encounters tonight because we're hitting the 2-hour mark. Unless we get like a raid or something, then we'll stick around for a little bit longer, but and then I'm going to make a freaking smoothie. I don't care if it's got milk in it or not. Unless I can convince someone to go pick me up sheets. Because I don't want to go. Karis, hello, hi, what's up? How you doing? There's about Snom in the chat if anybody wants that. Exclamation point Pokecatch. No, you know what? I don't want to show them my Twitter. Because remember I was saying like, oh, I wonder if they give me a free hot dog. Actually, I don't want to show them my Twitter. I don't want that. I don't want that to be something that happens. Oh, it's exclamation point Pokecatch. Sorry. Or Ultra Wing Yo. What? I keep forgetting. No, you're good. You're good. No worries. I just saw a big thing that scrolled by really fast, and I was like, oh, gotta go check out what that was. But no, it's just, oh, you're good. I don't think I've ever seen that image. I mean, I'm sure it has. I just not noticed it. 1. But yeah, we're trying to find shiny Impidimp still. We're at 2,500 plus at this point. Oh, got it. It was an add-on to the previous one. I see. It's like Butterfree's a liability to chicken wonton soup. I get it. Chat, I really want... I'm craving some Chinese food. Like some orange chicken or something. Oh. Hey, I got a candy! Oh my gosh. I'll probably never use it, but I got one. Super cute. PCG is super rude. They kind of are sometimes, aren't they? They kind of are rude, honestly. So I don't know what that's all about. Dang. Dead chat. I'm just kidding. I'm just goofing. Oh, chat, I was gonna organize my Pokemon cards on stream today. I forgot all about doing that. Chat, remind me next week to, that's my stream on Monday next week. Remind me, or Sunday next week. Remind me that, okay? I guess I could go live on Instagram still, but I don't really want to do that. Yeah, remind me next week. We're gonna do that next week. There will also be... Oh, shoot. You're right. Okay, well... Never mind. Let's put a pin in it, I guess. I guess let's put a pin in it. Yeah, because that starts on the 18th, correct? So... We'll build for that and do that then. And back. Salaman's likely Moxie. Ew. I mean, full transparency, as long as I get at least a 1 win, We don't need to do it again. I mean, I like grinding them out because it is helpful, right? We get a lot of, like, treasure items. We also get some, like, Urban Mystica, which is nice. But, like, at the end of the day, I'm there for the Pokemon. So, if we can at least beat it once. I think we need skill swap. Get rid of Moxie somehow. Could you, like, dampen it or something? Or is that not how that works? Chat, thanks for sitting through the ad break. I appreciate it. Yo, what's up, Gambit? How you doing? Welcome on into the stream. Hope you're doing good today. Skill swap or simple? Oh, simple is what I was thinking. What was I? What did I say? Damp? Wait, does damp remove the ability? I don't think Gastro Acid's in Scarlet Violet. You could use G Wheezing, but it would die from flying moves. Got it, got it. What about, like, no, that changed. Never mind. I don't know. Don't listen to me. Damp nullifies explosion moves. Got it. I'm doing not too bad. Not too bad today, FSA. Doing all right. We're I'd be doing better if we found the shiny tonight, but you know, overall, nothing too much to complain about today. It was a pretty nice day. So, you're doing good. Neutralizing gas would fully turn off Moxie, but only while Wheezing's alive. Yeah, okay, and then Wheezing would faint pretty fast then, huh? So, do we know what Terra type it is? I'm sure we do. I'm sure. Wait, I actually think it was in the tweet that I posted or I shared earlier, but. Oh, it's a flying type. Yeah, flying type Salamence. Gambit, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. I appreciate that. Thank you. We do a bunch of shiny hunting here. Sometimes other stuff. Mostly shinies. Simple Beam might be dangerous because it can learn Dragon Dance. Ew. Yuck. Not the Dragon Dance. Part of me was thinking like, oh, just refrigerate, but that's not how that works. So, never mind. Come on. I shiny hunt mostly in Scarlet. Nice. What was the last shiny hunt you did? Anything good? So, plan to skill swap until we know moveset. Yeah, I don't know. They usually, I guess we figure out the moveset like a day before, right? Because it drops early in like the other regions, right? So. Oh, congrats! Mimikyu's a good one. I like shiny Mimikyu. Nice. That's a really good one. Congrats. I think my last Scarlet and Violet shiny might have been... maybe it was Poliwag? Maybe? Not 100% sure. I've been on this hunt for a little bit while now, so... I think it drops at the same time everywhere at midnight. How do they find out the moveset early then? Because I feel like I always see the moveset before it drops. Unless I'm mistaken and I just don't know it's live until later, which is also possible. Yeah, wait, because I guess if it dropped earlier elsewhere, you could just, like... you could join it early, right? So that's probably... yeah, you're probably right. They probably wouldn't do that. They probably wouldn't do that. My last overall shiny, I got a shiny Kangaskhan in Pokemon Sleep this morning, so that was fun. My number 34 shiny, my 34th shiny in Pokemon Sleep. Which is kind of a good amount, right? And I'm stoked. Wait, Seb, I don't know if you saw my Kangaskhan. I don't know if you're still lurking. No biggie if not, but... I think it's a pretty good one, too. I think it's a pretty good one. I could be wrong, though. Yes, very pog. Is it good? Is it a good one? Because I just quickly looked and I was like, oh, this one looks okay. But I don't actually know. But I think that's good. It's decent. You can put some sub-skill seeds into it to make it good. Okay, okay. I mean, I don't know how often I'm going to use a Kangaskhan. Right? Like, I'm probably not going to use one. But it makes me feel better if it's a good one. You know? I feel a bit better about it. isn't the best in general, but can be handy if you go to Snowdrop. No, I don't want to do that. Ew. No. I think Topalo is the worst, but Snowdrop's real close to being the worst. Snowdrop is real close to being the worst. But no, I still think Topalo is my least favorite. I think overall, my favorite location is Lapis. It's just so pretty there. But I'm still trying to, like, rank up my, the electric one. I can't think of what it's called right now. Old Gold. I'm surprised there's not a new... I feel like there should be a new area soonish, right? It kind of feels like there should be a new one soon. I mean, eventually they're gonna start, like, either, like, repeating types, or they're just gonna stop making new locations, right? But I feel like they could repeat some types. I don't think I'd be mad about that. Like, here's, like, a better version of Snowdrop. Which I don't want, but... I would like the World 8 map theme, Volcano. I like in the background, though. I don't know how to describe what that noise is, but I like it. It's like in the... Like, the way these headphones work, it's like in the back of my ear. It's like it's like a good ASMR, like... But it's like inside, like, the back of my ear a little bit. I don't know how to... I don't know. But it's a good sound. And it's like separated from the other audio. It's good. Alright, last encounter for the night. Listen, let's just freaking get this over with, okay? Because if we get it now, we don't gotta worry about it next time. Oh. We'll do one more. We'll do one more. Just to see. Just to give it a good old shot. You know? Because sometimes the one more tee is really what gets it. Sometimes the one more tee is really what gets you there. Alright? Come on. Daddy wants a new shiny Impidimp. Wrong button. That's the one I wanted. Sorry for the notification spam there, but that was the wrong button. Well, I mean, we made a little bit of progress. We're at 25-26. Let me go ahead and mark that in my journal, my notes for this hunt. 25-26. And I guess eventually we'll figure it out. I guess eventually we'll get it, but it's not going to be anytime soon. That much I can say. Let me go ahead and save. Do you have a stream schedule? It's a little bit up in the air right now because I had to take up some extra hours at my job. But it's usually Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday around 11:45 p.m. roughly. I went live a little bit early today. Like I said, it's a little up in the air, but it's usually Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, 11:45 EST. But if you want to get up-to-date notifications when I go live, you can join the Discord or follow me on Twitch. I think you can turn on notifications that way. I also tweeted out on my other socials, which this is a good way to plug my other socials. Thank you so much. I post on Instagram, Twitter, Blue Sky, stuff like that. I really want Blue Sky to add post notifications, because 9 times out of 10, the reason I'm following somebody is because I want to see what they post. Especially if it's like, you know, like I follow like Pokemon news stuff, or like Leak Duck, for example. Like, they don't post. I can't like get notifications, otherwise I'd use it more. So that's my beef with Blue Sky. I think once they add that, I will use it a lot more. But it's just like it's not friendly, because how am I supposed to know when people post stuff? You know? So that's my complaint about Blue Sky. Anyway, but thank you so much for stopping on in. I don't know who we're gonna raid tonight. We might I don't know. We got a little small raid chain going. So let's see here. Who's live? What if I said nobody's really live that I want to raid? No one's really live that I want to raid, really. I guess we could raid Pokemon Ranch. That's easy. That's an easy one to go to. Not really much commitment. Not really too much commitment over here. So, we'll probably do that. Survivor's been good. The twists are wild this season. You could just end. Yeah, I mean, we'll send out to Pokemon Ranch. It's like one of those like 24-hour streams. So, this season of Survivor is so good. I admittedly haven't read the message in my chat about it. So let me do that right now. Let me do that right now while we yap for a little tiny bit at the end here. I've been so behind on catching up on messages, so that's my little Yes, absolutely. I agree 100%. I agree. I think, like, obviously, we knew how I felt about one of those people you mentioned. I was a fan. So I'm a little bummed they're gone. But ultimately, I actually don't think they made the best decision. You know? But it is what it is. But yeah, I'm enjoying the season a lot. I've seen a lot of people online kind of like
Wild
dissing
Jinx.
this season, but I'm liking it so far. You know? I'm a fan so far. Let me go ahead and Pokecatch. I'm gonna try another great cherish ball. I don't even know if I have one. Nice, cool. All right, that means we gotta wait a little bit for this to pull on through. So we can do that. Should take me what, about like a minute and a half, I think.
I'd make a cup of coffee, then I'd go out on a hunt. Riding on my bike, I might even do a stunt. If I find a shiny, yeah, that'd be really great. I'd see it on my screen, put a smile on my face. Shiny, shiny shings, I need you by my side tonight.
Oh, jeez. I want that Shinx. What if we all just find a shiny Shinx? I don't see why we couldn't do that, right? Alrighty, well. Alrighty then. Good night. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna just right out to our Pokemon Ranch. Obviously that's, you know, they're not like an okay, I don't know if this is right, but they're not like a real streamer, because it's just like a stream that's up all the time. So feel free to join, feel free to not join, either way. What I will say though is I'm gonna promote a little something. Follow me on Instagram. And that's my promo post for today, for telling y'all where to go. Follow me on Instagram. I post reels fairly frequently. My last reel got pretty good views. Let's check and see what it's at. We're currently at 3,360. So if you want to go watch the new reel, check it out there, you know? But thanks so much for stopping. I guess, like, I think that this chat has, like, follower-only chat, or maybe it's, like... Oh, it's emote-only chat, so you can't even post, like, our raid message, so... Don't worry about it too much. Don't worry about it too much. But, yeah, thank you so much for stopping in, chat. I appreciate you all. I will be live tomorrow. It might be a little bit later than normal, but the stream will go on. So, yeah, thank you so much for stopping in. I appreciate it. Make sure you all take it easy, look after another, take care of each other, but most importantly, stay happy, stay healthy, stay hydrated, and I will see you all next time. Peace. What's, like, a good, like, outro thing to say today? What's, like, something good? Like, what's, like, something about John Waters, probably? You know, that'd be a good, like, that's probably a good, like, outro thing. You know? But I don't really know what, like... I don't really know. I don't really know where to go with there, but... Do your taxes. Oh yeah, absolutely, chat. It's almost time for your taxes, so... Do that!